Well, it's a big relief for myself, for us as a team, for the organization to make that next step, which is getting out the first round. You know, something that I've been looking forward to since I came here in New York. Something that the organization's been looking forward to, something that the city of New York been looking forward to, and we was able to accomplish that.
Carmelo, can you kind of give us a status report on your shoulder?
I mean, it's still there. It's a little sore. The more you get beat up, the sore it gets. But it's not something I come into the game thinking about. Just certain things that I do out there on the court. You can feel it. I can feel it. But for the most part, it was a little sore throughout the whole game. And then when Bradley came, hit my shoulder from behind was when it really just, just kind of popped in and out a little bit. But I'm fine. I mean, I'll be fine. I'll be ready. Here comes Sunday.
Guys, this is for both of you. You've been around Kevin Garnett, Jason Terry, Paul Pierce for a long time. When you're up by 26 points, did you at any point expect them to give up? And when they did, what can you say about them, the fact that they did not quit and made that run?
Those guys over there, they're warriors. You know, we knew they wasn't going to give up. You know, they was going to go out with a fight. You know, so when they made that push, we just had to keep our composure. You know, and just rally that run. You know, and still try to close the game out.
Carmelo, obviously pretty tough series for you shooting-wise, and Pacers obviously a pretty good defensive team too, but anything you think you're going to be able to do differently, better, getting away from the Celtics, or are you expecting kind of more of the same?
Well, sorry, for me, it's just now I can, take my focus off the Celtics and focus on Indiana Pacers. They're a tough team. For myself, seeing different matchups, battling with Baz down there, he's a heavy guy, so I think the scheme was to, be as physical, beat me up as much as possible, put all his weight on me as much as possible, kind of make it tough. As far as the shooting goes, it's not something I'm too concerned about. Take them shots any day. I won't stop shooting. My teammates need me to shoot, but today was was kind of a different game for myself. The mindset was to come out and kind of be, I don't really like to use the word decoy, but I told my teammates from the beginning of the game, I'm pretty sure that the Celtics really thought that I was going to come out guns blazing. So kind of let Ray and Pablo and Shumpert and them guys kind of get going, me help them get going. And then try to find and see where I fit in at throughout the course of the game. It worked. It got us up, 20-something, almost 30 points. So it was a great way to approach the game. My teammates today, they picked me up. They picked us up as a whole. We picked each other up, and that's the most important thing.
Carmelo, you had obviously your shoulders hurting. You talking about being a decoy at times. And I think you missed 19 threes in a row over the series.
Yeah. When
you get to that 3-point, when you get to that 3 there towards the end, do you ever have doubt in your head, or are you thinking this is the one, this one's going down?
Not at all. It's always the next one. It's always the next one is going in. I had missed 19. Damn. As somebody like myself, as a scorer, you always believe that the next one is going in. You should never put any doubt or play with any doubt out there on the basketball court. It's just all about what happens in the next play, what you do the next play, whether it's a shot for yourself, a shot for your teammates. But you should never play with any doubt whatsoever. I try not to play with any doubt. I'm a big believer if you miss 3, you miss 4 in a row, the 5th one can go in. I'm a big believer in that.
Raymond, you look up at the end of the first quarter, they have 10 points. Pierce 1 for 10 through the first half. From their offensive standpoint, is it because of what you guys are doing defensively, or do they just miss a ton of open shots?
I think it's a little bit of both. You know, I definitely got to give some credit to our defense. I think our defense has been great this whole series. You know, especially tonight. You know, just really trying to be physical with those guys. You know, try to take them out of their comfort zone. You know, especially when I was guarding him. Try to use my quickness and try to get up under him and not let him get into his comfort zone because he really like to play with a lot of finesse. But at the same time, yeah, those guys miss shots. Just like some games in this series, we miss shots. You know, but I can't take away the credit for my defense. Our defense was great.
Carmelo, you understood on your right, you understood that the consequences of failure in this game or in this series probably would have been placed on your shoulders. How did you...
Always.
Right. As a franchise player, that's going to happen, but how did you block that out and not let that impact your game?
I can't go into a basketball game thinking about that. My mind was clear. I had one thing in my mind, which is do whatever it takes to win this basketball game tonight, do whatever it takes to win this basketball series. As far as failure goes, I can't step into the court thinking about failure. It's all about, you know, me persevering, me succeeding, my teammates succeeding, we succeeding as a team. You know, when you start second guessing everything, you start playing with doubt, it brings a lot of stress to the situation, a lot of stress into the basketball game, and I can't afford to play under those circumstances.